Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Godsworn ALPHA Demo. Now, this was recently put up on Steam as a little bit of a sneak preview as to what to expect with Godsworn, which is a new RTS game that's in the works at the moment. And I must say, for something that's still an alpha, I'm quite impressed. So I thought I would do a video on it. So, first thing I am going to point out is obviously, like I said, it's alpha. There's going to be some bugs, glitches, some things may be spelled incorrectly. I have spotted a few grammatical issues, etc, etc. Not feature complete, yada yada yada. Like, for example, one complaint I did have right off the bat is the UI scale here. TSNLM. What does that mean? Probably needs more of a... I mean, obviously, yeah, you can see the effects there, but... I mean, maybe tiny, small, normal, large, massive? That's what I can sort of gather. But, yeah. Maybe having that as a bar, kind of like with zoom and pan speed over here, that might be a bit better. Yeah, so alright, let's start a custom game. We'll have it private, of course, because I do not want to be running into other people. Okay, this is just a random normal AI. Alright, so in this alpha demo there are two factions. Well, kind of. Two sub-factions is probably more the correct word for it. So we have Soul, I believe that's pronounced, or Soleil. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. She is as you can tell, a sun god, or goddess. And she very much acts like the paladin from Warcraft 3. A lot of healing, a lot of support of her allies. And if you play her right, basically impossible to kill. At least when it comes to the AI anyway. There is also Menace, the moon god, who, yeah, as you can probably tell by the whole floating daggers thing here, he is very much an assassin. He is fast, strike hard all in one hit, and try to burn the enemy down as quickly as possible. They do have some unique units that vary from faction to faction. Their basic units are the same, but Menace, for example, can get werewolves, and Soul can get healers. For the purposes of this video, I am going to go with Soul, who I am continually mispronouncing, but hey ho, what can you do? And we're obviously going to go with a rather fabulous purple. The enemy can be Menace. Now, you would think that before starting this video, I would have actually... oh, here we go. Actually, it gives you an overview here. Soul was wed to Menace the moon god, but they have grown apart since. Now they watch over opposite sides of the day. Yes, they do. Yes, you would have think that I would have looked up like all this sort of, all these gods, all these religious pagan and such stuff, but no, I didn't. So, that's not very helpful. I'm not going to know what any of this stuff is. Alright, so, welcome to the game. Doesn't look like anything. If you are... the hell? tile independent. Yeah, if you are not familiar, this kind of reminds me of Spellforce 3. In the sense that, yeah, it's very, like, the UI and how everything... Are you... Okay. She was having trouble pathing for a moment. Don't worry about that. Damn it. Alright. We'll get some more in a minute. So, your economy is very much reliant on your worshippers. You gain worshippers over time, and how many you gain over time depends on the amount of houses you have. You can, however, find some out on the map, like for example over here, guarded by a footman and a skirmisher. There are neutral camps. Each gives you a reward when you clear them. That can be in resources, worshippers, or whatever. Bye-bye. Tear of Amber, probably. Yeah, let's get Tear of Amber. And plonk it down here. And get a... I need a jeweler. Where's the jewels? It's over there. I believe I can actually... Yes. Get deer here. Your buildings are all built here. Your worshippers, when you place down the thing, will go and build it if they have any available. If you do not have any worshippers available, then yeah, you're kind of scuppered on that one. It will just have to wait until you you have some available, or you can just get rid of things here, pops here. That will allow them to free them up. That will free them up for other jobs. Oh, for God's sake. I swear my English has gone right down the hill today. Yeah, I've had a bit of a terrible day at work, so as usual. Yes, that's going to be the norm for quite some time, I'm afraid. There we go. Bye-bye bandits. Give me some wealth, thank you. We very much need to save up wood for a new... for a war camp. But, yes, we don't... we're not doing that yet, apparently. Ooh. Now, Saul does have a cleaving attack, I believe. I cannot remember if it tells you anywhere. Does it tell you there? I can't see it. But either way, it is quite useful later on, though I find there is something a lot more useful later on in terms of... yeah, in terms of... I've lost track of what I was saying now. Why did I even bother trying to record this? That's fine. Okay, seriously guys, we really need to up our wood income. Right, get a war camp now. Yeah, this... Now, some people are comparing this to Warcraft 3, because obviously you're going around with a hero, creeping, and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah. Spellforce 3 is definitely the game that comes to mind when I play this game. Because that game... It is quite... You do still have heroes and you go around and you creep and all that sort of stuff. But the creeping is generally... It's more for purchasing things at a shop later on than it is experience points, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've played Spellforce. Surprise! You say they bird. There we go. Yeah, this game is made in Unity, which is... Unity is a decent engine. It's very versatile, but yeah, sometimes when you're making RTS games, some things get a little bit wonky. I noticed that in War for the Overworld as well. Right. It's things that will... be ironed out, though, because like I said earlier, it is still an alpha. We have some... Right, is that... Guys, that's not how you ride a horse! Oh, what's going on here? Oh, well that's just rude. Luckily, Menace himself hasn't turned up. I'm guessing he is... I'm guessing he's off creeping somewhere. How are you doing? I wonder how the animation... I'm not entirely sure why they've decided to sort of go into the ground, but what would I know? You down there. I definitely do need more food, though. So, where am I going? I'm going up there for food. Alright. Although there is another worshipper over here, so let's go grab you. So the ray. Boom. So the ray is so strong. It basically acts like Holy Light that the Paladin has in Warcraft 3. Except that instead of not harming, instead of healing humans or night elves or orcs, basically living things, it's it just goes by ally or enemy instead of human or undead, which is quite useful. Okay. That's this side mostly cleared out, I think. With the exception of... Well, that looks like it's free. There's no bandits there. Does this actually have any bandits? Right. Low food. Very little food is being produced. Yeah, you're not kidding. I can't actually get... Yeah, I need idols, aka tier 2, before I can start going and getting anything there. Although I can assign another gatherer. Let's grab more rangers. What is that? Ah, that's how you minimize the thing. Cool. I can take that then if there's no one there. Oh, I just saw red on the map. Yep, there's Mr. Menace. Hello, Menace. Yeah, Menace is he's not the tankiest person. Ooh, he's got dragons already. Yeah, we want to be a little bit careful of that. Dragons have a massive he's got a few marauders as well. Yeah, dragons have a flame attack, which obviously burns everything it hits. Its area of effect attack, Servant of the Hearth. Acts like an additional worker when placed on a resource building, or spawns a golden apple tree that can be harvested for gold. Ooh, that sounds fun. Although Servant of the Hearth is probably going to be more useful here. Let's put an additional worker on that. So can we see the snake gathering? No, we can't. That's a shame. A couple of tribesmen, I guess. Oh yeah, we want to be a little bit careful if they are getting serpents out. I mean, I can technically get it as well. It's called a, well, as you can see there, it's called a Pagans. And it, yeah, it's a fire-breathing dragon, essentially. Oh, pull back. Damn it. Ah, you gotta level up out of that. Yes. Yeah, you need to be very diligent of that at the moment. Are you healing? That's just rude. Right. So, I don't think I explained the resources fully, but what can you do? So, as you level up, you get divine skills, as you see here. And these divine skills can be either passive, like Radiance, an ability that your hero can use, like Solar Ray, or a global ability, like these ones here. There's the werewolves. Yep. Cool. That's mine now, thank you. To cast these abilities, you need faith, which is gathered over time by people praying at your... Ooh, that's probably a problem. Yeah, there's no shift command currently. But yeah, these people, when they've not actually got anything else to do, worshippers will, well, worship, as the name suggests. They're making a farmstead, which means they are tier 2, so we need to be a little bit careful of that. I have dilly-dallied a bit, to say the least.
Now, where's my scroll?
Yes, the herbalist is very much this sort of...
Where are you?
Where am I? Well, I'm in my house.
My people grow stronger with each ritual.
So that's tier 2 now done. I think that is. So we can now start getting a warrior's hall when I have the resources for it, which I don't currently. Let's build one of those there. Another one of those there. Guys, don't go into their place, please. Come on, let them back. Forest. Oh, there we go. Excellent. So yeah, as you can see, this character is certainly very, very defensive orientated, and could just summon towers everywhere. To be fair, we're only playing against a normal AI, but still, it's boom. Good offense, good defense. Can't really argue with that.
Herbal remedies.
Let's get some debuff units as well. Let's get my warrior's hall.
I protect my people.
We can't go too far forward because, yeah, they will. They will probably run into there. The shrine does have an attack, so we want to be careful on that one.
I watch over the land.
Boom. Alright. Hopefully that's enough to keep them at bay for a minute, because I am going to go and grab the gold over here. Or the wealth, as it's called here.
The land under the sun.
Any tree nearby?
Shine a light.
Might actually set to defensive stance. Yeah, we'll sit to balance stance for a minute. Let's build a tower there.
My enemy burn.
Let's actually attack as opposed to just, you know.
Abandoned and has been cleared.
Looks so silly. It'll be fixed. It's fine. Okay. Get a wealth building. And a wealth building. And a watchtower. What have we here? More food. I will take more food. What? Why? Where did you... silly person. Let's get an upgrade for our tribesmen. And let's get some warriors. Oh, let's put one down there. And then let's head round to... Oh, grab that. Yeah, because if I try and get them to go around that way, they're just going to go through right through their base.
My worshippers are under attack.
Come on, at least kill the marauders. Ah, you... Fine. Warrior up, you're on your own. Good luck. Can you two? Yes, we can actually move you. I don't know what I really expected. Hey, the warrior held up pretty well, all things considered. You've decided to stay up there. Menace is now dead. I think that warrior died. He gave his life for a good cause. Oh, need to be careful now, they're getting leshies. Leshies are a siege unit, and they can be nasty.
Such a lesser god you are.
Well, that's a bit rude. Come on, kill the Leshy. What are you actually weak to? Does not state. Diseased. Yeah. Doesn't actually tell me what it's weak to. Which is unfortunate. Well, it just seems like it's not weak to anything, but... Yeah, the raiders, my raiders are also bugged out. Alright. We need to start getting our own leshies, otherwise we're going to very much fall behind.
I shine on the field today.
What are we burning?
Get me everything. Can I take out that? Is that in range of their... Wait a minute, these guys have a... I was meant to have armed with a sword. It seemed like they did extra damage to buildings.
Our mother protects her children.
I don't know, so, something's definitely setting fire to the house. And I'm not entirely sure what. It might actually just be Saul's aura, which... Well, it says radiance, burning enemies.
Build more dwellings.
You would not have thought that would affect... you know, buildings as well. But
My people require dwellings.
yes, I'm going. Calm down. I have so much of the map, I'm basically just going to outproduce him at this point. Yeah, you can actually build walls. They're not walls as in Age of Empires walls. It's kind of just a, like... oh no, it is! It is! So can I build a gate then? You can. Oh. It's more of Age of Empires 4 style of walls. Interesting. Floating light. Heal all allies within. I will take it.
Sunlight greets you.
Though I think I might have accidentally used all my worshippers on various other things. Get some upgrades. Also, get some economy upgrades. Even in this, I still fail to actually get my ego upgrades. You use faith to get your ego upgrades. It's fine.
Right.
Sunlight greets you.
Not see another
Correct. We won't see another moonrise because you'll be dead.
My people have finished a new ritual.
Boom.
We need more worshippers.
Random warriors. Hold up.
I listen.
My people grow strong with each ritual.
Excellent. We have now got to level 7, which is when we unlock our ultimate ability. Now we can use Golden Embrace to create an aura around her,
New blessing.
or we can use Solar Fury, which is basically an orbital bombardment.
The land under the sun.
Leshies, please. Probably 3 of them.
I can smell a lie.
I shine on the fields of gold.
So yeah, my units probably aren't going to die now. I do need 800 for Solar Fury. I want to at least use it before... because I didn't use it in my test games. I say test games. I can't really call it a test game, can I? Ooh, they get a Celestial Hold. That's cute.
Sunlight greets you.
Yeah, don't charge in there. Not until the Leshies are here.
The world below the
My stars tell me you will fail.
I beg to differ.
I listen to nature.
Up you go.
One with nature.
There's a Leshy. It's kind of like a Wendigo from what's it called? Dusk. Why do I hear horns going off? How much wood as well? I just... oh, they're quite a lot of wood. Okay, let's get our Celestial Hold then. Get as many people on that as possible. Then I can get some Solar Star Daughters. His equivalent is the Moon Daughters, but or the Moon Star Daughters. Oh, get off. Yeah, you want to be a little bit careful of that. You suck!
We need more wealth. Make
More
our
wealth.
shine.
If only I had, you know, been using my Servants of the Hearth. Like, I should have been. Oh well. Yeah, there's also no cooldown on that, which is really weird to me. I feel like there should be a cooldown on abilities, even if they cost at least a small cooldown. Otherwise, you just spam it and get a massive advantage right away if you save up enough faith. Alright, 2. There we go. 3. We got 3. Let's go and teach them a lesson, shall we? Yeah, I feel like Leshies are kind of necessary. Sword of Bombardment, go! Or Sword of Fury, sorry. Okay, that killed most of my units, but wait a minute, that's just a GDI ion cannon. Okay, well, I think we've won. Let's use Flooding Light. Heal up after we just killed most of our own units. Wait, can I put this in their base. Okay, so something else I feel, maybe deployables shouldn't be allowed in the vicinity of an enemy shrine. But, hey-oh. And yeah, that's it. That's what there is to that. So, I don't really have the energy to do a proper outro, but yeah, Godsworn is actually starting to look quite interesting indeed. I did like Spellforce 3. I preferred Spellforce 2, to be honest. I know there are people who prefer Spellforce 1, but I don't really have any nostalgia for it. I missed out on that. My first sort of view of the series was the Spellforce 2 box art. But yeah, I feel this sort of carries on that style of gameplay quite well. It's definitely interesting to see some people have mentioned Age of Mythology in their conversations about this, and I can definitely see why, because obviously it is based on gods and all that sort of stuff. It's Ghoul and all the sort of pagan gods, I think, are currently the ones. Let's just create game private, and then go to you, and yeah, Patron of Warriors and the Horn Stag, 9-horn stag. But yeah, he's quite cool. Although I feel these should be animated. Yeah, so I am definitely going to be keeping my eye on this one, and we shall see how it progresses as it does. If you wish to play this demo for yourself, depending on when you watch this, you can find it on Steam. There is an expiry date on the demo. I cannot remember when it is. I think it's the 5th of September, 2023. I don't know if they may extend that, but we'll see. Watch this space, or rather watch their space, not mine, because, you know, they're the ones providing the updates. You see, there's an official Discord, and there's their Steam page, and all that sort of stuff, which is in the description. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.